Hello again. Let's see, Saturday, October 3rd? Oh boy, that's what happens when you're retired. You don't remember the date. So it's been a long time since I made any yarn bowls, but I thought yarn bowls in a retirement community like the Suncoast is, much of Nokomis, Venice, Inglewood, oh gosh, all up and down the Suncoast, we are primarily retired. So I thought something I could make, put out on a cute shelf in my carport. You know, it's going to be the little old ladies who are going to want to buy them, or the grandchildren or children of the little old ladies. So I'll just have an honor system, you know, I'll put them out there, I'll put a little box out there to put the money in, and you wrap your own and you take it. So that's about the only way I'm going to make any sales during a pandemic. Anyway, I had to refresh my memory how I made my yarn bowls. And I jotted down a few notes from other notes that I had and things that I think are important that I thought I'd share with you. First of all, you don't want any sharp edges. So when you make whatever shape it is you're going to make where the yarn comes down and around, make sure you don't have a sharp edge. The yarn will get stuck on it, it'll be scratchy, it's not going to be a good thing. I make a very rounded edge in here. So my rim comes around, gets very rounded, and then goes down into my shape. Very rounded, then goes down into my shape. And then I'm not sure what the holes are for. I guess they're for the knitting needles. Now, I use 3 pounds of clay. Generally, they come out about 5 inches across at the lip or rim, about 5 to 5.5, sometimes even 6 inches tall. I bow out the center as best as I can. And when I open the clay, I make sure that I open it pretty wide, wider than you would think you should. Ooh, this is fun trying to write in a camera. So instead of opening it just a little, I really go until there's just enough clay, because you need that weight and width in the bottom to keep the yarn bowl on the ground or on the couch or wherever it is you've got it when you've got a ball of yarn in it and you're pulling on it trying to get your yarn out. So anyway, I refreshed my memory about how much clay to use and approximately what my end in mind is, because I have found that with pottery, like in corporate, if you begin with the end in mind, and I know that's a Stephen Covey thing, but if you begin with the end in mind, very often you end up with what you want. So that's my end in mind. And I had a good throwing day. These are pretty much what I wanted them to look like. I generally keep them smooth or maybe some finger grooves, but I don't want anything rough on the outside. If you're a knitter and you've got that yarn around, you don't want it getting caught. And then again, I also keep it very smooth on the inside. I don't make any finger grooves or anything that might snag the yarn. And maybe this afternoon or tomorrow when I trim these, again, I will make sure anywhere I cut that I really wipe it down with either one of my scratchy pads, these things, and then a sponge to make sure that there's no little bits of clay or rough edges for yarn to snag on. So that's what I did today after I did that video about turning the foot on a bowl. And I think I'm done for the day because my tired little old 66-year-old body has had it. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, what a videographer I am. Bye.